Hi, good morning. I am back on air this Friday, beautiful morning, and we have to give God thanks that we see a new day and we survived through the night, and we give God thanks for that this beautiful morning, Friday morning. I would like to start off with climate change for all the things that is happening now around us and all the fires that we are getting these days in this America, even in part of the part of different parts of the world also. So I would like to start off with why do we get bad weather? Why do we get bad weather? That's what we ask ourselves. First, we have to ask ourselves why it is we do get bad weather. I want to say is probably it's scientists know, the weather people and the scientists know. I did not study that in school, so I just have to go with what they say. But if God, the upper man up there, decide to give like snow, heavy breeze, heavy rain, hurricane, thunderstorm, hot sun. When I say hot sun, 100 degrees is up to him. And we all cannot do nothing about it. All we can do is like depend on our scientists to study it, why these things are happening. But it's something that I can't really answer. It's the man up there. Only he can answer that also. But the way how life is today and all the bad things that's happening in the world, I guess that's what it comes to pass to be. We'll have bad weather, bad storms, bad flooding, lots of fires. So I said it. Probably that's why we get bad weather. And so that's how Mother Nature behaves when 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 we get in stuff like this. Especially now we are getting a lot of fires, a lot of fires in even in the coal areas, New Jersey, New York, houses burning down, people are homeless. We are getting that. We also getting, you see what happening in California, and that's what we are getting also. All these bad things are happening, so we gotta just focus and pray hard and pray about our weather and that and to focus that we will do more for climate change to help our surroundings and the whole world. If we put more money, as I say, into it, these things could be prevented, right? And also we need to clean up our environments when we get a storm, we get bad weather, even in the fires in Los Angeles. I hope when everything, all the investigations is finished and everything fall through and the people get to go and see their properties or their houses, I hope they clean up really good because if not, this will cause a lot of problems. People will get infected, they will get sick, they will inhaling these smoke hazard, inhaling all the air pollutions in this that going up all over the ground and stuff like that. They could get very sick. So even it could cause a lot of different bad diseases. such as cancer and different stuff. So that's why we need to clean up after a disaster. We really do need to clean up people after disasters. And that will help climate change a lot. And we will be able to breathe properly, less getting sick and everything. Everything will fall into place if we put money and clean up properly. That's why I speak about climate change, because I care about our trees, our surroundings, our health, breathing fresh air. And that's why I speak about this. Okay, what is climate change? It's an it's an intense drought in the weather, right? For example, storms, heat waves, rising sea, level of snowstorms. All these things I just say is an example of climate change, and all what I'm just saying before with all the bad weather, all this make up climate change, and we need to do a lot more for all these disasters when the scientists, the weatherman and stuff like that say it will be bad weather and stuff like that, we need to prepare, and we need, when it's finished, we need to clean up and prepare for whatever will come again. So that's what climate change is all about. And all these all these disasters could harm animals and destroy places and our lives. Like what's going on there in Los Angeles, a lot of people, God forbid, a lot of them lose their properties, they lose loved ones, they lose animals. Animals is in shelters now, separation, and these are the things when we don't prepare for these things. They didn't know. They wake up one day and they were good, and the next day they didn't know these things would happen. So that's why we have to prepare people for these disasters on climate change, right? These are the things we really have to prepare for disasters. Can we fix climate change? The answer is yes, we can. And by doing this, how we can fix climate change is by step one. Is it to come together and put funds? Yes. Put funds into climate change. That's what our leaders should talk more about. I know they talk about climate change, but this is what they should talk more about. Putting funds so that hiring people to clean up and protect our surroundings. Cut down all the big trees what die, coming out the root on the walkway. These things need to be cleaned up so that we won't have disasters like when disasters come. We won't have so much of bad problems and hurting people, hurting their property and stuff like that. So we need to put funds into it to clean up the land, the beaches, the rivers, the lake, and the trees to clean up everything. So that's why we have to put a lot of funds into it. Step two, stop blaming climate change for everything. Sometimes it's not only climate change doing disasters. Sometimes people have their own set, bad people, lighting fires, um, cutting down trees to fall on people's houses, doing bad things. That's what people do. Bad people. That's what bad people do to cause problems. So we need also, this is where money come into to protect our surroundings and our parks and to put funds into your city to protect, serve and protect the police work, driving around and helping people. So all these things we need funds, a lot of funds into climate change. So we need to stop people to accept that what people are doing in our environment is wrong, what bad people is doing. So these are the things. So we cannot always blame climate change for these things, and it's wrong. Next, step 3. Also, people are destroying trees and land too much. These are next thing. They're not taking care of our trees, our lands, and other sort of climate change. They are not. They are not doing the right thing. They destroy our our beauty. They really destroy. We need to take care of our trees and land, as I said before. Let's put money into climate change so in order to do these things, to take care of these things. I mean, the world can be better, a better place if we only take care of our beautiful trees and land, parks and sea, lake and rivers. And this world could be better if we really put interest into climate change and spend more. And this our world could be a better place. I mean, not only for America, for the Caribbean, for Europe, for the whole world. If we put money and we come together and put money for the whole world into climate change, this world could be a better place. And I think disasters, we will be prepared for it better. And we will have less disasters. And these people who are doing the wrong things, they are to be fined and let them learn about climate change and what they are doing. Because destroying trees and lands and properties, it's wrong. It's not right. So people, um, let's take care of climate change. Let's donate, raise funds. Let's do this. Let's work together and do this and care about our surroundings, what God gives to us. So I thank you for listening to me on climate change, and I will be back soon to talk about mental health. Thank you for now. I will be back soon online. Thank you. Bye.